inside the 35. A good pickup there of 22. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Escapes the sack. Steps away to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Dancing, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself.
Offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's complete to McBride.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's brought in by Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Michael Wilson
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves him past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks.
On 1st and 10 is Connor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 4 brings up 3rd and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been a dynamic dual threat all season.
Okay, ready?
They start the drive with Connor.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here we go. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown.
Ready, set.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Connor. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And with that last completion, number 491 on the year, even though this is not a category most people follow on a year-to-year basis, that's going to break Tom Brady's mark of 490 set back in 2022. So he adds the cherry on top to what has been a tremendous campaign.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ready?
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
They run behind center with Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey McBride,
59 yards.
and the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Back to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And some room to roam now. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion comes the tight end left. Here's 2nd and 8.
And this will be swung out here for Connor.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw here. And he fends him off. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Man open, here is Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the gun, a give to Connor. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
3rd and 12.
They'll set up a throw.
Able to get this one to McBride.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cards are able to stretch out their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He just...
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been on his A game.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught by Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And the tight end goes in motion left. On the counter, it's Connor. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Connor up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
It's their quarterback. Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Cardinals extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. The Cardinal offense takes back over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions. The drive will start with Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And Connor going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he gets this up past the 40. Jones will come now in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Jair Brown on the stop there. Second and 5.
Here we go, set.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On the handoff, Connor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Set up, go.
On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up second and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Ryman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Set.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They go play action here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Go. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And now following the desperation turnover on downs, they're set up with a 1st and goal to go. They'll run here with Connor, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear?
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
First carry for James Conner. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
There's a short one caught by Ryman. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for James Conner. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Here we go. Sack.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here's a handoff to Conner. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Ryman. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
In motion is Dortch.
They'll run here with Conner. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Kalijah Kancey
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here.
So out now come the Cardinals.
The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
This is Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The football going back over to Arizona now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete to Michael Wilson.
And he's taken down inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's to the right side. He's got Ryman.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw again. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
Here's Connor. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's caught. It's the tight end Ryman.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Back to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Now Connor. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 6-yard line.
Now back to throw. To Connor on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Now he's forced out left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Slot man moves right. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, sack.
Here's Connor. Powers through. Still going. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
2nd and 6.
That pass completed to Dortch. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check go.
They'll set up a throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready. 70 Lion. Ready, ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Jonathan Gannon making the call. They'll line up to go for 2.
They'll line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. How do you break down his game so far, Jim?
Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
They begin on the ground here with Connor.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position.
Here we go. Set.
In motion is Dortch. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Got his man, it's Dortch.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff coming left, Connor. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
This one deep for Wilson.
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
They run behind center with Connor. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised.
Here we go. Set.
In motion left is Wilson.
Set, go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The end result, 21 yards.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Simply what you want from me.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Go.
On the counter, it's Connor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This offense has a lot of weapons, but you know they like to look Connor's way down here near the end zone. He's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold him to a short pickup.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key for
On the set.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
All they need is a field goal. Any kind of score here on this 2nd drive would be a game winner. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Being chased out left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped. And I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? You're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time, and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the west.
Back to throw here. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long.